Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. A new supply-demand report from USDA shows new concerns about U.S. export demand. The agency calling for unchanged or lower exports of wheat, corn, and soybeans. Taking a look at the latest ending stocks numbers, all three, corn, soybeans, and wheat, were higher than what the trade had predicted. Corn at 2.1 billion bushels, which is 50 million bushels lower than last month. The agency forecasting higher corn used for ethanol, but unchanged numbers for exports. For soybeans, ending stocks are raised 25 million bushels to 340 million on lower exports. And for wheat, 698 million bushels, up 25 million from last month. And again, no change to exports. USDA making some small changes to South American crop production numbers, lowering corn production in Argentina due to a decline in yield expectations because of drought, but only by 1 million metric tons. No change to the country's soybean crop size, and it made no changes at all to Brazil's forecast for corn and soybeans. AgDay's Michelle Rook joins me with reaction to this report. And Michelle, the numbers pushed grains lower on Thursday.
Yeah, Clinton, the market was disappointed with the April WASDE, especially when it came to South American production numbers. USDA basically kicked the can down the road again on both Argentina and Brazil corn and soybean production, and their numbers are still well above CONAB and other private estimates. USDA left Brazil soybeans unchanged at 155 million metric tons and corn at 124 million, while CONAB lowered Brazil's soybean crop to 146.5 million and the corn to just under 111 million. Market analysts say that's a huge difference.
That was a surprise. I mean, CONAB's been very, very aggressive cutting the crop in Brazil. The Argentinian exchanges are doing the exact same thing, Michelle, and the USDA literally punted. They left their estimate for the corn crop in Brazil, the bean crop in Brazil, the bean crop in Argentina, all unchanged. To the surprise of the trade, they did lower the Argentina corn crop by 1 million metric tons, but they're still way above where the South American exchanges are.
In fact, Wednesday, the Rosario Grain Exchange cut Argentina's corn crop 6.5 million metric tons. So when will USDA lower the South American crop, and why the big discrepancy?
Historically, the USDA tends to walk down their numbers. So the fact that they're above these other South American, estimates is not a surprise. But like I said, the fact they didn't make any revisions at all, because all accounts, especially the corn crop down in Argentina, you're hearing a lot of problems with disease and bug pressure. And then even the Brazilian corn crop, the safrinha crop, it's doing okay, but you have heard of certain areas that definitely dealt with some extreme heat and a lack of rain. So I would anticipate this crop to get smaller down the line. It's just a matter of when, I guess, in the USDA's, viewpoint.
He says U.S. ending stocks estimates were slightly disappointing for corn as USDA raised ethanol and feed demand, but just not as much as expected.
The revision was only about an upward revision, total demand by 50 million. The trade was looking for closer to 75 million. So it was a step in the right direction, Michelle, but just not what the bulls wanted to see.
USDA also raised soybean ending stocks by 25 million bushels by lowering exports, while the agency raised wheat ending stocks 25 million as well. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.